Hey guys, it's me. It's been a long time since I've made a video. I haven't been very active on social media in the last couple years, really. It's probably been about 3 years since I've made a video, so it feels a little odd, so sorry if I'm all twitchy. I get like that when I get nervous. But, anyways, I think one of the cool things about social media is that when you go through stuff, you can share it with other people and not feel so alone, and hopefully, what you're going through can be of some kind of help to somebody else, or you can connect over what you're going through. So, I thought I would share a little something about what's been going on in my life. I have been in a very good place lately, and I think sometimes, when you have a history of depression or anxiety, anything that you're going through, really, I think sometimes feeling happy can be scarier than feeling sad. And not to minimize, going through a hard time, but I think for me at least, when I'm in a good place, I'm constantly afraid that something's going to go wrong, something's going to take it away, that I can't trust the happiness. And so I've been really, really working on that lately and working on, a little self love. And it's gone a really long way. And I feel like I've been happy and I've been in a really good place. But alongside that, being in a good place and being at your best and happiest and doing the most to, practice self love, it doesn't take away from the fact that things are going to suck sometimes and you're going to have to work through that as well. So, with that being said, I had a doctor's appointment 2 days ago, and it was just a routine physical exam, and I ended up leaving there super upset and feeling myself kind of slipping into old behavior, or not old behaviors, but old thoughts, I would say. And my doctor actually mentioned the last time I had been in the office and how much weight I had gained since then, and began asking these questions like, oh, well, are you not exercising? Or are you eating too many carbs? And as someone who has a history of an eating disorder, that was a very hard thing to hear because I knew my body was gaining weight and I'm eating healthier than I ever have. I'm exercising more than I have in probably 4 years, and I'm just getting bigger. And I'm having testing done on my hormones. I think it's something to do with either my hormones or possibly having cysts on my ovaries, which isn't the best. But anyways, it was just a very triggering thing to hear, especially from a healthcare professional. And it says on my file that I've had an eating disorder. I do blind weighs. I haven't weighed myself in years. And so it was a lot. It was definitely a lot to handle. And she also told me some other health concerns that have been on my mind. So all of this was a lot to process. And I don't do the best under stress. So I broke down, started crying, and spent the last couple days doing that. But today, I had a good day, and I was paying attention to my body and its cues and my health, and I've been talking to a lot of people about that appointment and how it made me feel. And I think it's important to pay attention to progress, because although that is going to be on my mind and it was a very difficult thing to go through, the way I reacted to it now is not the same way I would have reacted to it even 3 or 4 years ago. I reacted by feeling my emotions, by recognizing it, by reaching out, by not engaging in self-destructive behaviors, and that's just a really big accomplishment for me. And even if I wasn't to, react in that way, even if I had maybe a more negative reaction to it, I still think it's important to look at where you came from, because I guess it would be 7 years ago now, I was living in a home and having every meal monitored and every bathroom break and every shower and just constant monitoring. And I think I'm really proud now to be able to say, yeah, this doctor did something that wasn't okay. She didn't check my file, This is something that's going to stay on my mind, but I'm going to continue to love and support my body. I'm going to continue to embrace it as is and to put my health as number one. And I just want to say that no matter where you're at in your journey or recovery or life, that things get better and you have more strength in yourself than you maybe know in the moment. And I never really thought that I would even get to this age. I turned 25 like a month and a half ago, and I never thought I would make it past 18. So I just want to remind you in this long spiel of things that you have all the strength inside of you to get through everything life brings you, and that loving yourself and putting yourself and your joy and your health and your heart first is the most important thing, and everything gets better. It will get better, and the hard days won't start feeling quite so hard anymore, and you'll learn new coping mechanisms and new skills, and you're becoming the person you're meant to be. And I hope that you trust that process and trust that where you are in life right now is just making you into the person you're meant to be, and you're gonna do great things. And I think we're a generation of people who have hope and belief in the future and the goodness and our ability to make a change. And so I hope that you keep chasing that and chase your joy. And as always, I love you. And I'm sorry this video is a little bit long.